Oh yeah, it's like Lookout Point.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
something
scary.
like that. Yeah.
I've definitely been there and not fun.
No, not fun at all.
I went there with a few girls. We went up there with a big group of people, and they were freaking out.
I would. Yeah.
We were like, come on, let's go past the Gary. I don't want to go past the barrier. Just come on, let's go.
Don't be scared.
There's like 5 of us. 5 dudes. We'll be straight. We'll whoop anybody's ass.
Yeah. Why is it
Except
that
for the Blair Witch when it comes to get you.
Yeah, why is it that a group of dudes always feel like we can fight demons and ghouls and stuff like
In
that?
high school, you can find anything.
Man, no. I'm sorry, bro. It's coming from somebody who went to high school out in the country, and there's a whole lot of woods out there. Yo, I don't want to run into a mad farmer, let alone a walking
Angry
ghoul.
spirit and
yeah,
shit.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah,
That
definitely pretty
shit was
intense.
fucking scary as hell, man.
I'm not trying to do that. So
No.
you passed it
I'm
to.
gonna pass it to you, Swiss.
All right, cool. So, scariest moment. This is actually, it's actually one that happened when we first moved out to the country. Because being a city kid, I'd never really been out to the country. So, shout out to Valrico. And this is before, for anybody who's ever been in Valrico, there is literally like nothing out there. There's a couple houses, and then orange groves, and like big orange groves. So when we first moved out there, I met this kid. His name was Chanel. And I'll never forget it. It was 7th grade. And I didn't know the neighborhood, didn't really know anything about it. I knew there was a giant orange grove that was in the back of the neighborhood. So he says, hey, let's go into the orange grove. So I'm like, all right, cool. What's the deal with the orange grove? He's like, yeah, dude, there's the Klan has meetings back there.
Let's do that.
Yeah. But I didn't know because we were already in the orange grove. So I was like,
In the middle of it?
You gonna tell me
Yeah.
this
You
now?
told me
Yeah.
now?
Like we jumped
And then you look down on your arm and your color skin like,
no,
oh shit.
there was like a little fence. We jumped over the fence and we start walking, and we're just walking into the orange grove. And the thing is it's just quiet, like super quiet.
Probably like Gore's Orphanage.
And I'm like, dude, what the hell's going on? And he's like, yeah, I think they have meetings around here. I know they do because I've seen like stuff. So I'm just walking with him. I'm like, bro, please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Gets real quiet. Come to find out later, it was an orange that fell on the ground.
Oh man,
Bro,
Fuck.
it dropped behind me, and I closed my eyes and just took off running. I just took off running, dude. I left him in the orange grove. I finally found the fence, hopped the fence. I ran all the way home. The very next day, I said, dude, I don't know how you got home, but the next time we're together, I'm going to kill you. Like, literally, bro. That was the scariest thing I've ever had to deal with. Because it wasn't really what was going on. It's quiet. And when something's super quiet like that, bro, that's the scariest thing ever to me. And that right there is probably one of the scariest
It's like when
moments.
all sound is just taken out of the air and it's just like,
Yeah.
nothing.
Like you don't hear anything. You're just walking and you don't even hear your footsteps. You're just like looking around. Everything looks the same. It's all trees.
it's like you didn't hear.
Nah, dude. But you tell me we're in the middle of an orange grove and you tell me the Klan's out there. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I don't know if you know, but I'm black. But this is terrible, bro. So, Serge.
I really don't have anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Gore Orphanage thing, he kind of like stole that, so I don't want to go there.
Right.
The only thing I can really think of is like I was statute of limitations ran out a long time ago on this. So when we first moved out to Florida, I had a friend at one of the jobs that I worked at, Tropical Sportswear.
Oh, I worked there too.
And his name is Eric. Shout out to him, a.k.a. Blazing E. That was my dude. And actually, no, that's right. I was with Els. Elliot was out here living with us.
Shout out to Els.
Yeah, for real.
And we stopped off after work, picked up a little bit of marijuana. It's pretty good stuff, like super flame.
Sticky.
Probably the firest weed I've ever had, actually, to this day. So, we had to prep.
Yeah.
We're not just going to smoke it right now. No, let's get the munchies.
What better way to get scared?
Let's
than
get
to
our
be
munchies.
high?
Let's get our munchies real quick first before we smoke. So we stopped at McDonald's because they had the dollar cheeseburger deal going on.
Oh, yeah. Love that deal.
We bought 10 cheeseburgers because we already knew how this was going to go down.
McDonald's is slacking now.
I said, let's do this. Let's get 10 cheeseburgers. Let's smoke this bubbler that I just bought.
And let's kill it.
It's like a mini bong, little water pipe.
Right.
Fucking amazing. So we were just like, oh, let's just, we couldn't like smoke in the house at the time. And we said, let's just smoke in the car.
Okay.
So we're sitting in these apartments. I took one hit and I was high, like super high. Like, dude, I've never been as high before. He took a hit. He was super high. I was just like, holy crap, let's have a cheeseburger before we go in. So we put the bowl, the little bubbler, and little cup holder. One hit each, just like stone out of our minds. So we threw on.
That's the really good weed.
Yeah, dude. We threw on this little CD where we had nothing but orchestra music. Yeah, dude. Because when you're high, dude, you can hear every single instrument.
Like you start picking out stuff.
Yeah, you can pick out the instrument. Like, yo, you hear that violin? Yo, listen to the drum. Listen to the little snare. Man, you can hear everything. So we're just chilling.
Y'all are super baked.
And I'm just baked out of my mind. Just opened a cheeseburger. And I look and somebody's walking up to his side. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get jacked. And I'm looking and somebody knocks on his window. I was like, oh, shit. That's a cop. And he's looking at me. He's like, dude, there's a cop at your window. Yep. And I was like, oh, shit. So first thing they do is like flash the light in the car. And they're looking right at the bubbler.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, oh, no. This is not good. So we're over here trying to talk our way out of it. They get me out of the car. One takes me, the other takes him, kind of like asks us both the same questions. I'm just telling the truth. I'm like, listen. He's like, where'd you get it? I said, we stopped at the projects on the way home. Pick up some weed.
Yeah.
Just want to smoke. I was thinking, he's just going to let me go. We're cool.
No.
He's like, no, we're going to take you to jail. I ain't never been to jail before up until that point. I figured you'd be honest with him, then we'll let you go.
Shit.
So what happened was he told him a completely different fucking story.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he told the other guy. So the stories didn't match up.
Nope.
So, of course, they want to search the car. I'm like, go ahead. I ain't got nothing else in there. You're not going to find anything. They didn't find anything else. So I thought, here, let's go. Nope. Went to jail. That was pretty fucking scary.
Yeah. Everything about jail is scary.
Yeah, because you get your freedom taken, dude. That shit sucks.
Yeah. Everything about that, bro. I sat in holding for, God, it had to be about 10 hours.
Yeah. No, we weren't in holding. We were in jail.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, you had to, like, strip down, put on the orange shit on.
Orange jumpsuit and
little
everything. The
flip-flops.
slippers.
Yeah, little, I don't know what they were, like.
Shower shoes.
Like mesh slippers.
Yeah, like shower shoes.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the worst feeling in the world.
That's
man.
freaking scary. And then the thought that nobody knows I'm here.
Yeah. And I didn't want to call mom and dad.
Yeah. Well, now they know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they knew. Yeah, they were pissed.
I bet.
I had to call. I tried to call off work, but I couldn't call off work because, you call off work, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
So-
that's.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Needless to say, I didn't have my job after that
Yeah, I mean, how could you?
because I was there for like 2 days, I think it was.
And you already missed?
Yeah, I missed 2 days of work. So they immediately want you to take a drug test
Failed
when you
it.
get back.
Failed it.
No, I
flying
just
colors.
didn't take it. I just said, oh, I went and they were already closed.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up taking it the next day and passed it. But they were like, nah, you didn't take it when we told you to take it.
Exactly. Whose piss is this?
Yeah. So that was the scariest moment of my life.
For real, bro. I totally understand that, man.
Any honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions.
I got one.
Probably when I got in a car accident. That was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
But that
anytime you
really
get-
wasn't scary because I didn't see it coming. It was one of those, I was pulling out and then I feel my head hit the window and I'm like, why the hell did my head just hit the window? And then I see a car like right in front of me all fucked up and I see my car all fucked up. And I remember one thing about the car accident is the music just, everything went quiet. Like the music
Yeah,
was
it's
on,
Usually how it happens.
but you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it kind of just fades back in. I don't know if that's adrenaline or what that is.
I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, maybe. Maybe that's how. Maybe it's like tunnel vision, like in what was that movie, Biker Boys?
Yeah.
When he focused and everything, he
just
blocked
kinda
out
like-
everything. It was like a nice little fat tunnel.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you this. Honorable mention, real quick. I had a rat follow me in the dark.
Oh yeah, I got another one, dude.
Yeah, man,
Oh, yeah.
bro. I was sleeping on the top bunk, and
A fucking rat.
bro, it just fell. It was like it fell out of the ceiling. Like I guess it. Because the AC vent was right there,
Oh, yeah.
so it just kind of slipped through the AC vent and it fell on the bed. And I didn't know what it was. And like when the room's dark, your eyes kind of adjust, so you see
Yeah.
silhouettes. So the bunk bed has the guard rail. So I saw it hop up and it just ran across, and I freaking screamed. I was like, "Oh my god, bro!" So for like literally probably about 4 nights,
Fuck that. I ain't sleeping in that
I
room.
was freaking out, dude. I was like, yo, every time I had to go to sleep, I was like, nah, I'd much rather sleep on the floor. I don't want to sleep in the top bunk no more.
Me, and I don't remember if Sergio was part of this one, but it was me and my other best friend at that point, Mikey Marrero. He lived like in Lorraine. There's a set of train tracks that goes through kind of the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And so his house is like really close to it. But if you take the train tracks down far enough, there's this forest that opens up. It's just a forest.
Yeah.
So
What the
you
fuck?
go, and there are these trails through the forest to get to there's like a beach eventually to Lake Erie. There's Clearview Park, I think that's the name of it. And like I don't know if it was around Halloween or maybe it's just
Lakeview Park.
Lakeview Park. I don't remember if it was like around Halloween or maybe it was just random time, but we wanted to go to the beach at night. So we took the train tracks there, and then you get to the where the path's at, and it's completely dark.
Ugh.
And you're like, I want to go to the beach, but I don't know about going through this forest and shit.
Yeah, fuck
It's the
that.
quick way, man.
It's the quick way there. Otherwise, you have to go around the blocks and maybe you get caught by the cops because
Nah,
it's like
man.
12:30, 1 o'clock at night. You know, we were young and thinking we were going to get arrested if we were out and shit.
Nah, you never go through the forest.
No, you
bro.
never go through. But I remember one time going through it at nighttime, just beeline, just run through it.
Yeah.
Just run. And you hope you don't trip and shit.
Eyes closed, bro. That's
I
it's
close,
like,
just run.
like a horror film. And so I got an honorable mention for I guess it's all the fellas out there. Whenever she says she's pregnant,
Yes.
y'all can act like y'all ain't scared.
I've had that one time.
You know what I'm saying?
One
Y'all can
time.
act like y'all ain't scared, but y'all hear that and go, "Oh crap!"
You know the fucked up part about this shit is
Like you get happy.
well, no, I mean,
Eventually,
it's just with somebody that you didn't expect. Like you know,
The
it was
initials-
just a random person.
the initial. Oh yeah, the random one.
The random one that says, and then you kind of have to go through that thing, and then you get to the point and you find out they were actually sleeping with somebody else at the time. You're like, oh my god.
That's the only time somebody cheats on you and go, "Thank God." How funny is that, yo? Somebody tells you you're pregnant, you're like, "God, I hope you were cheating on me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I really hope you were cheating on me. But no, I mean it is what it is. As you get older, you kind of deal with that a little better.
Yeah.
But when you're younger and you hear stuff like that, like if you're 22 years old and you hear, "I think I'm pregnant," that's the scariest thought in the world.
Yep.
Because you're like, "Oh shit."
You got to explain it to your family.
You're like,
You
yo,
gotta
this-
figure out, what am I doing in my life?
Yeah, this job at Walmart ain't gonna pay for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to work like, and you know, it's funny. There's a whole different like set of thoughts that
Yeah.
go through for men
Yep.
and for women.
Yep.
For women, I don't want to speak. You know, I don't really know.
Don't even say
'cause
it.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
even
speak
say
for
it.
women,
No.
but I know for men. Men think about we calculate how many more hours we got to work. We got,
Oh yeah.
there's a whole lot of calculations that go
Well,
on
you
once
know,
we hear.
like
I
I
think
said-
I'm pregnant.
Like I said, the fucked up part was like you know you may be dating this person for a minute and you're cool with them, and then they kind of drop that shit on you. You think back to like, did we have sex on that day?
Yeah,
Did
you
we
start.
have that?
Yeah, you
And
start
then
trying to
count back.
calculate.
Then you start
yeah.
thinking, you start really thinking about the shit. You sit there in the dark in your room thinking about the shit,
And then
like,
you understand that you're really bad at math, and you're like, "Fuck, it's probably
Yeah.
mine." Like,
Well, and then you
Oh.
start kind of like, okay, well, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
And then, oh no, and the fucked up part was I found out from her brother. Like, was one random night at a bar or something like that. I'm sitting there.
oh
like,
damn, she
fuck.
didn't even tell you.
No, she didn't tell me. Her brother told me, and it was like, yeah. So she was and some, and I was like,
Yo,
thank
even,
you, thank you,
That's
thank
even
you.
worse. That's even worse to hear. Like, yo, I
Because
think,
she didn't want to tell me herself. She sent her brother to say it was. Some
Oh yeah,
other
of
dude.
course. She would much rather tell you after she had it.
Yeah. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
whatever, man.
Like, yeah, her brother just like ruined everything because he's like, nah, because he gave you
you
the heads
saved
up.
me. Like, thank
Yeah,
you.
He gave you the heads up. He was like,
Yeah.
hey, she's pregnant and it might be yours. Because if she had just popped up with the baby and been like, he's yours.
Yeah.